from Head Over Heels Fitness. Hope you're all enjoying your Friday. I'm starting to not know what what day it is. So today we're going to do some core. You'll need a ball, stability ball, and I have two sizes because I like to put, when I do leg lowers, I like to have a little bit of a smaller one. And honestly, this one, you can hear it has sand in it. So it's a little bit awkward when you're doing leg lowers because it gets all off balance. I'm noticing that I have some very bright shading going on. Hopefully that will stay there. Don't fall. Okay, there we go. I'm going to actually just real quick put this up so that glare's gone. Can't complain about the nice day though. Much better. Alright, so let's go ahead and get warmed up. Grab whatever ball you have, and if you don't have a ball, I will show you options to do them off. If you have a couch, you can put your feet up on the couch or a stool or something like that when we put our feet up on the ball. Otherwise, you can use a pillow. You can use a smaller ball when we do ball exchanges. Use what you have. If you don't have anything, you can just imagine that you have one. All right, we're going to circle around. Make sure I'm not hitting my light. Kind of looks funny with that towel or blanket in the background. Reverse direction. But you know, it is what it is. It's kind of noisy out today. Everyone's mowing their lawn, and the air gas was making a whole bunch of noise. Let's just lift the ball up and down in front of us again. I'm hitting my light. Someday I'll get used to this. Whew. Good. Warming up those shoulders, and then you're going to go ahead and set the ball down. My dog will not be joining us today because she's terrified of the stability balls, which is kind of awesome. Open up to the sides. Keep breathing. Keep the knees soft. Good. One more on each side. And then go ahead. Inhale the arms up. Exhale. Roll it down. Relax the body. Drop your head. Shake it no. Nod it yes. And then slowly roll up. Halfway. Hands on the hips. Rock side to side. And then we're going to stretch out that upper back. Drop the right shoulder. Look over the left. Take a deep breath. Come up. Other side. Good. I hope everyone's out enjoying the sun and doing this workout later. Well, I won't lie. Roll those wrists. And then go ahead, step forward with the right foot. Roll the ankle. Both directions. And flex. Lean back. Other side. Roll. Both ways. Flex. Lean back. Good. All right. Let's get into this. So, remember, you want to have your stability ball on a nice firm base. And if at any point in time it hurts, please feel free to do any of the moves on the floor too. Most of them can be done there. So, I'm going to show you our first one. We're going to go 45 seconds on. I'm going to show you on the ball, then I'll show you off the floor how you can do this. So, you're going to make sure that your lower back is on the ball, hips are on the ball, feet are stable. If you feel like you're going to roll, you can always, my couch is right here, you can always push against the couch too. Hands behind the head, and we're just going to lower down and come up. The cool thing about doing crunches on the stability ball, get our timer started too, is that you get more range of motion. Remember, don't pull on your head. You want to just move up and down through this movement. So 45 seconds on, 15-second-ish recovery. Up and down. Now again, you can do this on the floor. Keep going if you're on the ball. You can do this on the floor. Feet flat, hands behind the head, and just up. You want to keep a space between your chin so you're not crunching your neck and pulling on your neck. Nice space, like you have an orange between your chest. Your hands are just there to support your neck, not to pull on. Keep going, you guys. Woo! 15 more seconds on this. Moving back up to my ball. Good. Breathe out. It doesn't have to be fast to be effective. I'd rather you do good form. Whew. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, come up. If at any time you need to stop during the workout, please do. Take a break, stretch. The ball's really nice to stretch your abs on. Lean over. Our next move is going to still be in that same position. So find a good comfortable spot. And what we're going to do is we're going to go across body. And we're going to stay to one side. Halfway through on the right and halfway through on the left. Ready, set, and go. Woo. Same thing on the floor. You can do this. Reaching across your body, laying on your back. Don't forget to breathe. I like to breathe out on my crunch. Good. Makes a lot of noise. Woo! And we switch sides. Up and across. Make sure your lower back stays on the ball. Don't forget to breathe out. Woo! I moved some heavy bags of cement. I can feel my core from that. And you got it. Go ahead, stretch it out. Reach your hands overhead if you're laying on the floor. Woo! Take a deep breath. Good. Our next move, we're going to do circles. So, find your stable spot. If you need to push your feet up against the couch, that's totally fine. Hands come behind the head. Again, we're just using that to stabilize our neck and support our neck. We're not pulling. We're going to do circles. So the movement goes around, and we'll do half on one side, and then we'll switch halfway through and go to the other side. So, find your spot. Ready, set, and go. Whoop! See? I'm not always stable either. Up and around. Oh, my abs are tired today. Lofty ambitions, lofty ambitions. Keep going. And I'm going to stretch in between. Oh, so good. My abs are tired. And go the other way. I always wonder how those people who do this consistently for a living can never stop. They just keep going. Abs of steel. Woo! So good. I do it for a living and consistently, but I still have to stop and take breaks. We have 5 more seconds. Woo! And you got it. Stretch your head. Oh, yay! Oh, that feels good. All right, we're going to move off the ball. So, just for a moment, we're going to keep hitting those obliques. So, hands down to the side. Woo, you can do the bicycle on the ball, but I find that my balance on the ball is worse, so I don't do as well as I could do on the floor. So, feet up in the air. We're going to come across, extend, knee, opposite. 45 seconds is a long time. Stop when you need to. Whew. And you might find, if you're having anxiety, which I have been for the last couple days, that you hold it in your core, so your core muscles might be a little bit tighter. And that's okay. Ready, set, and go. Stop when you need to. I might have to stop with you. Don't forget to breathe. Remember, you're not pulling on your neck. It's just there to support. Now, if you have a bad neck and can't do this move, your bicycle is just going to look like this. Or you can just bring your feet, or you can keep your hands down. So lots of options. And if you can't go as low, and your back feels like it's coming up off the ground, your lower back, you can come up a little bit higher with your bicycles. So I'm here, you might be up here, or you might be here. Whatever works for you, just kind of crunch those abs, right? Woo! Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, Reach your hands overhead. Take a deep breath. You can hear me, I'm out of breath. Found some really interesting news right before we started today, so I'm a little out of sorts, to be honest, but who isn't, right? All right, our next one. We are going to do ball rollouts. So you're going to grab your ball, and I'm going to come a little bit of an angle here to show you. If you need to double up your mat, now's the time to do it. Forearms on the ball, you're going to find a plank position. So you want to make sure that when you roll out, your back doesn't sag. You want to find that spot right where you engage those lower abs and keep good form. So we're going to do this for 45 seconds. All right. Move the ball. Are you ready? Get set and go. Good. Don't forget to breathe. You can bring it here and out. I like to kind of come back because I get a fuller range of motion. Again, make sure that your back does not sag. You want to stop it before it sags, but you want to find that plank where you feel your abs engaging. If you need to adjust your arms as you go ahead. Whew. 45 minutes, no, 45 seconds is a decent amount of time. Good. We have 5 seconds. And you got it. All right. The next one's going to be in a similar position. So again, if you need to, I have an extra pad underneath my yoga mat to protect my knees. Same position, you're going to find that extended plank. Your hands are going to, or forearms are going to remain on the ball, and we're going to stir the pot. We're going to go 5, and then reverse it for 5. Woo! All right. I need to do this off my mat, so I'm going to come out at an angle. Are you ready? Get set, and go. 45 seconds. Remember, go 5. And then go the other way. This is probably pretty noisy on camera, huh? You should hear it when I'm teaching a class and we're all doing it. Hopefully, the sound of rolling rubber is not one of your triggers. Woo! Kind of losing count. Good. And time. Woo! Good. Go ahead. If you want to, take a stretch. Stretch those abs out. Reach over. You can reach on the ground if you're not on the ground. I guess there wasn't really a modification for that one if you don't have a ball, so I apologize. If there's something that you can't do and that we're doing, I meant to say hold a plank. Again, discombobulated, and I have notes. So, live, yay! All right, our next one is a little bit of an advanced move. So if you can't do this, I would find your plank. You can do a standing plank, you can do a plank against the wall. You can do a plank here, or on your knees. You can hold that, you can be on your forearms. Otherwise, we're going to take the ball and lay down on it, walk ourselves out, bring our knees up on the ball. There we go. We're going to extend and then bring the knees up. So, the further the ball is up on your legs, the easier it is. The further out you are, the more of a tuck you're getting. All right, 45 seconds, ready, set, and go. If you're already in a plank, come out when you need to. Don't forget to breathe. Ooh, I can't talk during this one. Good. Rest when you need to, and then come back in. Whew. And you guys, you got it. Oh, that is a tough one. Okay, so we just did a tuck. So now we're going to go into a plank. Lots of planks today. All right, so option number one, if you can't do a full plank, you can start here on your knees and just hold it. Option two, tuck the feet and lift here. Or option three, takes a little bit of the stability ball and you're gonna hold it here. Make sure you press through those feet. If this hurts your wrist, move down to a forearm plank. Ready, set, 45 seconds, let's go. Don't forget to breathe. Make sure everything's nice and stacked. Whew. Core is happening. Core is on fire today. I'm actually going to move down into my forearm because my wrists are starting to hurt. Whew. Nice, you guys. Whew. 20 seconds. Press that up. I'm tired today. Down to my knees. See, we all struggle some days. It's not all roses when you're a fitness instructor. Some days are harder than others. Whew. And you got it. Oh, go ahead, sit back. Stretch it out. Oh, I definitely have my days. All right, so we did our roll-ups, we did our planks. We're gonna do a little cardio now. So, again, you can be up here. You're gonna do plank jacks, or you're gonna get down onto your forearms, which is what I'm gonna do, plank jack. And again, you can modify by just doing jumping jacks. Those plank jacks are kind of hard. You can also do those if you don't have a ball. You can do that on your forearms, out, in, back. I'm going to do the modified version today. Ready, set, 45 seconds, and go. Woo! Just because I know my limits. Little cardio burst in our core, getting our heart rate up. Don't forget to keep breathing. Blood flowing. Woohoo! Remember, if you're in plank jacks, you can be here or on your forearms or on the ball. Woo! 10 more seconds. And you guys got it. Whew. Shake it out. All right, so here, and grab a drink of water. If you have a smaller ball, I like using the smaller ball for leg lowers and things like that, just a little bit more, because it keeps my hips more in line. Yeah, again, you can do this with a bigger ball, but mine's weighted, so it makes it a little bit awkward. So I'm going to switch to my smaller one. And if you have a really giant ball, I would do it without it, like if it's a really big one, because otherwise your feet are going to be out here and it's going to be completely wrong, not wrong motion, but uncomfortable motion for your hips. So, grab the ball. You're going to give it a little squeeze with the feet so your inner thighs are engaged too. Press your arms down. Take a deep breath. Flex your heels towards the ceiling, and we're lowering up and down. And only go as far as you feel you can keep your lower back on the ground. Whew. Again, everyone feels tension in different spaces. Mine definitely resides in my gut. So my ab muscles definitely take the brunt of that. Whew. You guys, we're over halfway. Keep it up. Last 10 seconds, you're going to find right where your lower abs want to come up off the ground, and we're going to twist. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that ball down. Ho, ho. All right. Oh, come back. You're going to live over there. All right. If you were switching between balls, come back to your big one. We're going to put our feet up on the ball here. Our core, includes our glute muscles. So anything back, chest, abs, glutes is included in the core. So we're going to give our abs just a little bit of a break here. We're going to do a glute bridge on the ball. You want to try to get up on top of the ball as much as you can and bring the ball as close to your butt as you can. You're going to lift up and down. Now, if you don't have a ball, same position on the floor. Ready? 45 seconds and go. Woo! If you're on the ball and your legs are getting tired or your glutes are getting tired, switch it down to the floor. Make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Your arms into the ground. Adjust as you need to. If the ball starts rolling away, doesn't have to be fast. Good form, quality over quantity. Stop when you need to and come back in. Woo! Shaking out those legs. I ran yesterday for the first time in like 3 months. I can feel my legs too. Got a good workout in yesterday. Keep breathing. 10 seconds. Woo! Shake it out. And you got it. Go ahead and rest your feet up on that ball. Our next move, we're going to do crunches with our feet up. And I like to bring the ball up towards my tush by squeezing it just a little bit. It gives me a little bit of a hamstring engagement. Again, remember that imagine that you have an orange underneath. You're going to crunch up. Now, if you have a bad neck, here is, you can go back to leg lowers. You can flip over into a plank, or you can cross and do a little reverse crunch. So, if you don't have a ball, you can put your feet up on the couch and do the same motion. All right, we're good. I'm sure you guys are all moving anyway while I was explaining the modifications. Woo! Good. Don't forget to breathe out on that crunch. Press the belly button down to your lower back. Your back shouldn't arch here. Again, if you want to get a little leg work in, squeeze that ball towards your butt. Getting a little thigh workout too. Not necessary, but again, modifications for every level. Woo! Good, you guys. Let's go 10 more seconds. Don't forget to breathe out at the top. Release that air as you crunch. And we're just going to hold it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Bring it down. All right. Stretch out overhead. Woo! If you need to. And grab your ball. This is the hardest one. And it doesn't matter how many times I've done it. I find doing this continuously for 45 seconds insanely tough. So, again, modification. If you have a bad neck, I want you to keep your head on the ground. Only lower that ball or those legs as far as you feel your back stays on the ground. So you don't have to bring the ball down as low as I go. You can go here. If you don't have a ball, just do the motion. Imagine that you have a ball. All right, we're going to go. If you have it in you, keep those shoulders up off the ground. Keep that chin slightly tucked. Head off, shoulders off, 45 seconds. Woo! Doesn't matter how many times I do this. This is the hardest one. And I always feel it. When you need to come out of it. Take a break. Put your head down if you need to. There's no judgment. We're all working out from home. Doing what we can. Woo! Yes. So good. Oh, we have 5 seconds, you guys. We can do anything for 5 seconds, right? And you got it. Take a breath. Reach your hands overhead. We have 2 more exercises. Just 2 more. Whew. All right. This one is where a smaller ball definitely helps. But you can do it with a bigger ball. I'll show you. So you're going to place your right foot on the ground. Left leg goes over the ball. Now, even if you're here, The ball might be more like that. Like, let's see if I can show you with this guy. Never done it with the weighted one. Ooh. So, it's a little bit bigger, and you won't get as much range of motion, but you can put a pillow there if you want, or a yoga block, or you can just hold your legs like this position. All right, we're gonna go 45 seconds. We're gonna lift up and tap that heel. It's a little tiny motion. If you want to take it up a notch, Lord knows why anyone would want to, your hand's gonna come and you're gonna stay crunched up to the side as you lift up and down. But I'm telling you, this move right here, whoo, is good enough. This basically takes your hip flexors out of the equation and forces you to lose abs. Use your abs. Whew. 5 more seconds. And release. Whew. Hold the ball for just a second. Reach your hands overhead. If you want to put your soles of your feet together, stretch them out. Oh, that one gets me every time. All right. Other way. So, right foot on the ground, left foot, or right leg. Left foot on the ground, right leg over the ball. Press those arms into the ground, or you can choose to curl up as you do your heel tap. Again, look at how small this motion is. It is not a big motion. But again, squeezing the ball removes the ability of the hip flexors really to do the work for you. And it puts all of the focus on your core, on your abs. Don't forget to breathe. I love finishing with this one because this one just totally crushes me. I should just call this the ab finisher from now on. We've got 10 seconds. Oh, we can do anything for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead, release the ball, soles of the feet together. Reach your hands overhead. It's good. Deep breath. Go ahead, and I want you to extend your legs, reach opposite ends of your room, stretch, and then release it down and relax. As you inhale, stretch, and exhale, relax. On your next breath, bring your feet beneath you, place your hands on the ground, and let's stretch the front side. And a nice little bridge. And then we're going to drop it down. Hands come out to the side. Bring your knees into a tabletop. Drop them to the left. And look right. Inhale. And bring them the other direction. Oh. And slowly bring it back to center. Place your feet on the ground. Roll to your right side. And we're going to roll all the way over onto our belly. Hands beneath, and look over that left shoulder. Look down at the foot. Roll your head down and around. Over to the right. And back down and around to center. If you want to get a little further ab stretch, you can stretch all the way up on your hands if you have that available to you. If not, it's okay. Good, lower down. And then we're going to tuck our toes and push up onto all fours and sit back. Child pose. Take a deep breath across that back rib cage. And then move up to all fours. Let's get a nice little cat. Exhale, chest through, cow. Inhale it up. Exhale it out. And then go ahead, tuck your toes. Push yourself back into downward facing dog and walk your toes and hands towards one another. Keep the knees soft and let your body hang. Inhale and exhale. Relax the head. Relax the shoulders. And on your next breath, keeping those knees soft, roll up. Slow and in control. Bring your hands overhead. Watch for any lights. And then spread those elbows. Open that chest up. Release. And interlace your fingers and lift up. Whew. Good. Go ahead. Bring your hands out to the side. Give yourself a hug. Drop the head. Really round through that back. Inhale, open it up. As you exhale, stack the other arm on top. Drop it down. Good. And then if you want to, from here, you can just stretch to the side, but if you want to increase the stretch, cross the left over the right and reach up and over. I had someone point out to me that I don't mirror. I don't say the side that you're looking at, so I've never been that type of instructor that was good at saying, okay, everyone go to the right, and I went to my left. Wake up at the elbow. Good. Release that. Shake it out. Other side, again, you can go like this if you want for that balance, or you can increase that little hip flexor stretch by crossing right in front of left. Look up at that elbow if you want to. Good, and then release. Feet hip width apart. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, let's roll down one more time. Let our head hang. Deep breath, and slowly roll up. One last time. Good. All right, 3 big breaths to end our session. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you get out and enjoy the sun and have a really great Friday. All right, 3 breaths. Inhale it up. Exhale it out. Inhale it up. Exhale it out. One more time. Woo. Join me tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Yoga-ish. We'll do some flows. We'll do some stretching. Maybe a little Pilates. Who knows what we'll throw in there. All right, thanks, guys.